The National Football League on EA Sports. And if it's in the game, it's in the game. It's the Houston Texans and the New England Patriots. Coming up next.
EA Sports coverage of the National brings us to the Bay State in Massachusetts. Welcome to Gillette Stadium in Foxborough. So good to have you with us. Mike Tirico, Greg Olson, excited for this one. Partner, what are we looking at here as this game gets rolling?
You know, I think this game is quite interesting in the fact, Mike, that I feel like before every week's matchup, we sit up here and we talk about quarterbacks and the passing game. And obviously, that is the direction the NFL has been headed for the last couple years. But in this matchup here today specifically, I think both these offenses want to flip that on its head. They want to control the clock, time management, ball control. Don't be afraid to punt the ball away and play defense. It's a little bit of an old school philosophy, but you have to do whatever it takes to win each matchup, and I think both of those formulas of these two teams are very similar.
We are about set for some football, and it's Joey Sly to kick things off. And off we go from Foxborough. And this will work out quite well. He'll get it all the way out to the 30-yard line. The Texans come out with the Rookie of the Year from last year in the NFL. C.J. Stroud, he was the number 2 overall pick out of Ohio State. Greg, a talented quarterback here.
If there's going to be a poster child for just how flawed the pre-draft process can be at times, I think this guy's at the top. I mean, just think, last year, people are nitpicking him going into his rookie year. He can't do this, he can't do that. And what does he do? He comes out and has arguably the greatest rookie quarterback season in NFL history, not only bringing his franchise back to life, but really establishing himself as one of the best quarterbacks in the entire league.
And he'll get about 6 there, setting up second down. First carry for Cam Akers. He is met and dropped. Good defense. Loss of a couple on that play.
With how fast they were all over that play, you almost wonder, Mike, was there a pre-snap tell? Did they know that play was coming? Because I'll tell you, that defense was on it from the start.
3rd and 5. From the shotgun, C.J. Stroud under pressure, and he'll go down. They got him.
When you can bring cornerbacks on pressure, man, that changes everything for the defensive play caller. Offenses spend all week worrying about linebackers, defensive linemen. How are they going to protect the quarterback? But when you can time up a secondary pressure like this, man, oftentimes there's no answer for it.
So, 4th down, and it's the former Chief, Tommy Townsend, to punt for Houston. That's Marcus Jones back to return for the Patriots. Now, fair catch called, and he's going to take it out beyond the 25-yard line. The New England offense getting ready to go to work here. They're going to be led out by their veteran signal caller out of NC. It's Jacoby Brissett.
I don't know about you, Mike, but my biggest takeaway from our meeting with him was just how important it is that they get off to a fast start. He made it very clear. They wanted to put their opponent on their heels right from the jump. So I think early in this game, they're going to come out swinging right from their opening whistle.
1st and 10. Now the man side from Washington, it's Antonio Gibson. The 30-yard line, it's a pickup of 4. Here's a 2nd and 6. Here's Gibson. And he'll have a 1st down as he gets this up close to the 40-yard line. Working out of the gun, here's Brissett. Has completed to Douglas. And good yardage there after the catch to wind up with a gain of 7 on first down. Here's 2nd and 3 to go. Brissett gonna throw. He'll find his man. That's Kendrick Bourne. And they're going to work this down inside the 45. 11 yards on the connection there. First down.
I'd like to see them do a better job here the rest of the game, Mike, just disguising the coverage from the pre-snap look to the post-snap look. And what I mean is, when you have a quarterback at this level and what they see before the ball's in their hands is the exact same thing they see once they do get the ball, everything is just so much easier for them to process. Change the look, change the coverages, move your safeties. Make the quarterback have to process with the ball in his hand.
They'll work now on 2nd and 4. Operating from the gun is Brissett. Fires quickly. It is complete on the slant. Brissett now on first down. Gets it away quickly, and it's caught. And good yardage there after the catch to wind up with a gain of 7 on first down.
Receiver just finds himself in a really nice groove, and there's these weird times in the game, Mike, where it just seems like every ball comes your way, every play they call, you're wide open, and you just find yourself in one of those grooves that athletes talk about. So they got to continue to ride the hot hand, because right now on that field, there's no mistaking who it is.
And they are not going to catch him. He's in. Touchdown, Patriots. Joey Sly on now for the point after. It's up and through. And the Pats will take a 7-0 lead. Nothing is our score as this kick is sent into the air. This will be returned from the 6. And he'll work this one past the 5 to right about the 28-yard line. The Texans offense ready now for their second drive. They were forced to punt the first time through. It led to a touchdown, so downs for 1st and 10. So they come to the line for 1st down and 10. They'll begin on the ground, and here's Mixon. And that'll be a pickup of 3. Second and 7. Here's Stroud. He's got his man. That's Nico Collins. And it'll be a short pickup that's not enough for the 1st down. Following the completion, we'll get a stoppage here for an injured player. The training staff going to look and will step out for a moment. Now a 3rd and 2. To throw is Stroud. And this is going to be incomplete. That's great work to get in there and make things difficult defensively, setting up a 4th down.
Well, I think it would be a bit of an understatement, Mike, to say that this offense has come out today a bit flat. They haven't picked up a single 1st down through the first 2 drives, and barring a really aggressive decision here, they'll have to wait till their 3rd series to see if they can make it happen.
On the return is Jones. Oh, hello! Stopped in his tracks on that one. They made sure that return was not going any farther. So 1st and 10 now. They'll run, and this is Ramondre Stevenson. And a good run there. Going to get him 5 yards. From the shotgun, it's Brissett. Open man, that's the tight end, Hunter Henry.
Really nice job here by the quarterback, understanding what did he need to pick up a fresh set of downs. In this case, that underneath drag route was all it took. Get the ball into the hands of your receiver, pick up a 1st down.
From the 35, it's 1st and 10. Now, it's Brissett. Open man there, it is Bourne. And he'll be tackled up around the 45-yard line. 10 yards, the gain on the pitch and catch. 1st down, New England.
Really nice job there to move the chains early in this drive, but now as they approach midfield, continue to keep your foot on the gas. Don't get conservative. Don't start sitting on the ball. Cross midfield and go. Anytime you find yourself on your opponent's side of the field, you have to be thinking points. Up until that incompletion, they've done a really nice job drive, Mike, picking up fresh sets of downs. And typically, throwing the ball on 1st down is a great way to do it. It's actually the easiest down in football to operate in. But now they find themselves in 2nd and 10. Do you keep it in the air and try to get the 1st down here? Or is the idea to just make 3rd down manageable and take your chances picking up a key 3rd down?
And they'll get this one down to the 35-yard line. They get 20 on the connection. Good for a Patriots 1st down.
Nice pickup here to the back, and what really stands out about this drive is the ability of the quarterback to spread the ball around to multiple targets and put so much pressure on the defense, deciding who do they want to account for, because no matter who they try to take away, the quarterback's doing a nice job of finding the open man.
Set to go now on 1st and 10. To the air again is Brissett, and this takes him into the red zone. He's brought down inside the 20-yard line. A gain of 17 to the 17-yard line.
These crossing concepts are frequently used, Mike, throughout the entire game, all across the league. And what it does is it creates a lot of natural rubs. You run out the backside of the defense and rely heavily on the yards after the catch, and it's exactly how they're able to pick up this big gain. Even though it doesn't result in a sack, when you dial up the right pressure at the right time, Mike, sometimes that's all it takes to lead to that incompletion. The timing is just a little off between the quarterback and his intended target, and the ball falls incomplete.
On 2nd down, here's a run with Stevenson. But now coming up. throwing. We're set. He's got his big tight end, Henry. And a good short tackle right there. It stops him a good distance short of the marker. It sets up fourth down.
When you're willing to throw the ball short of the sticks on third down, you know what that tells me, Mike? The decision to go for it on fourth down has already been made. If you're able to pick it up with yards after the catch, great. But if not, it's a fourth and short, and you give yourself a realistic shot of converting on this fourth down.
And he's going to pick up a Patriots first down. They'll wind up getting the yards they need on 4th and 3.
I know it's fourth and short, Mike, but at this distance, you actually have to clear a lane out. You can't just fall forward or push the pile. So that conversion, it's as much of a credit to the blocking as it is to the running back seeing the hole.
They will not get this one off. It'll be a delay of game. Now it is 1st and goal. A carry now for Gibson. That's a nice pickup. Bring it down to the 3. Here now, 2nd down and goal. They'll look to run with Stevenson. A dive, and he's in! Ramondre Stevenson. Touchdown, New England. On the ground to get the score, and Greg, the big guys up front, they deserve some praise on that one.
Absolutely, Mike. And it really only takes one guy to distort the defense and win his block. But in this case, give credit to the entire unit. They did their job, and they reward their offense with a touchdown.
Sly now for the point after. His kick is good. And the Patriots will extend their first quarter lead. It's now 14-0. The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. Here comes a return from the 3. And of the 30-yard line. The Texans offense ready to take over once again. They trail by 2 touchdowns, so the time is now. Got to get that rally going. It starts with 1st and 10. Play action. Stroud. That's caught. It's Joe Mixon.
All right, so there's really 3 areas that a modern NFL running back has to excel at. Number 1, the traditional handoffs. Yes, you have to operate out of the backfield like a traditional running back. Number 2, you have to be excellent and reliable in pass protection, and maybe bigger than all of them, you have to be at least serviceable out of the backfield in the passing game.
They'll put one of the tight ends in motion. A run here with Mixon. Changing direction there as he's able to pick up 3. Here's 3rd down and a few inches. Going to set up to throw. He's got his tight end. It's Schultz. And he's going to have enough for a first down. He's out of bounds after a gain of 5.
Well, we'll give a little credit here defensively. Even though they allowed the first down, we've seen defenses really struggle bringing this big tight end to the ground, and they didn't allow him to pick up a bunch of yards after contact, but he was able to get just enough to pick up the first down.
That's over the middle and caught by Collins. And they're going to work this down inside the 45. Stroud connects with Collins, and it's a first down for Houston. One quarter in the books. The Patriots out on top. And we're back to Foxborough in a moment. Here's 1st and 10. They'll go play action with Stroud. And he will not get back to the line of scrimmage. That's going to go down as a sack and a loss of a couple.
This is where the playmaking ability almost can be a detriment to a running quarterback. They have such confidence in their ability to keep plays alive with their legs that sometimes they hold it just a little bit too long, thinking they can make the next big play, and good job by the defenders tracking him down and took him down for a loss.
Here's a 2nd and 12. Throwing is Stroud. Trying the right side, taken in by Collins.
Just take what the defense is giving you. When you can stay ahead of the chains and just take these easy pitch and catch throws underneath, hitch routes, quick game, now it puts you in a lot more favorable down and distances to eventually attack this defense a little bit more downfield.
From the gun here on 3rd down, it's Stroud. This is caught. He got the connection to Collins. That's catch 3 just on this drive, and it gets his team a first down.
Well, if it ain't broke, don't fix it. They clearly have a mismatch in their favor, and every time they've looked his way, he's continued to make big plays. If I'm this coordinator, I think I'm giving him one more shot and see if he can push this thing over the goal line and come away with 6.
On 1st and 10, here's Stroud. That's to the former Buffalo Bills, Stephon Diggs. Oh, after the catch, he's hit, and the ball is out. And this is taken in by the defense.
Something these running back coaches preach all the time, Mike, is you can't sacrifice the ball for additional yardage, and I think we had a case of that going here. I love the effort. I love the fight, but it can't come at the expense of the ball. Everything up protecting the ball itself, and in this case, just a little bit too loose with it. They're able to pop it loose, and that's a big turnover.
And remember now, all turnovers have to be verified by a replay, so they might be taking a look at this one. At issue was the knee, or any other body part except the hand, down before the ball comes loose, and are the visuals convincing enough to overturn the call on the field? So that one overturned. They say the runner was down, and that will not be a fumble. Well, a chance to get right back in it here. First down and goal. Off the play fake. Here's Stroud. And this throw out of the back of the end zone. It's incomplete.
They went for it all on that one and just a little bit off. Ball winds up hitting the ground. They've got to move forward. The opportunities are out there. Better execution, better location, and they got some big plays in their future.
On 2nd down, Stroud. To the end zone there, but it is incomplete. He's looking for Joe Mixon coming out of the backfield. And now 3rd and goal coming up.
You can feel them starting to press a little bit, especially with this passing game. They find themselves so close to the end zone, they got to get it over the goal line. You got to be a little bit more accurate. You got to be a little bit smarter with the ball. And
it is brought in the end zone. Robert Woods. Touchdown, Texans. Greg, I love the precision on that play. Very little time, very confined space, and they come through with the touchdown.
And it's the accuracy of the throw, Mike, that protects his receiver. Everything down here near the goal line is so condensed. You understand you're going to be thrown into tight windows, but when you trust your quarterback to protect you with the ball placement, it gives you a lot more confidence going across the middle of the field, and in this case, pays off for a touchdown.
Now Kaimi Fairbairn on for the extra point. He's got it. And the Texans are on the board. It's now 14-7. And so after the touchdown, here's Fairbairn to kick it up. On the return, this is Jalen Reagor. And he's brought down right at the 25-yard line. Ramondre Stevenson and the Patriots getting set for their next drive. They'll begin with 1st and 10. Jones motioning here. To throw, it's Brissett on 1st and 10. Hauled in by the tight end, Henry. And they'll get about 4 here as he is taken down.
Well, let's give some credit to the big boys up front in the trenches. They knew that blitz was coming. They held up just long enough that the quarterback could get that ball out safely and results in a completion.
Working out of the gun, here's Brissett. He'll get this to the veteran tight end, Austin Hooper. And he'll be taken down up at the 40-yard line. First catch for him on the afternoon, and it results in a 1st down.
Just seems like every year, Mike, the tight end position just continues to grow within the passing game and establishes a bigger and bigger role. And listen, I know I'm biased, but if you want to have a good passing game, you better have a good tight end.
This one complete. A.J. Osborne with the grab. And he's down inside the 40-yard line. First time these two have connected this afternoon, and it'll wind up being a 1st down.
This is clinic tape for any young wide receiver out there watching this guy run routes. He has the defender thinking everything is a go ball. Attack him vertically, and then when you get to your route depth, you stick that foot in the ground, you break in, balls on time, results in a nice 1st down pickup.
Ball rests at the 37. It's 1st and 10. They'll run here with Gibson. And a nice run there. He'll be stopped just shy of a 1st down. A pickup of 9.
Mike, the old adage, you run to set up the pass. This modern offense nowadays, we're starting to see that flipped upside down on its head. Typically, the success of the passing game is what allows teams to have success like this in the run game.
Now Gibson. And he's going to pick up the 1st down. Tackle made right at the 20-yard line.
It's possible they could have aggressive on 2nd down knowing they had 3rd and inches in their back pocket, but I don't think anyone's going to complain. Pick up the 1st down, extend the drive, see if you can go score.
On the ground, Gibson. Fighting off tacklers, pushing his way forward. Good gain of about 4. Back to the ground. He'll get it again. And he will not be able to get free. Picking up only a yard. Now, it's 3rd down. To throw is Brissett. He'll try to set up the screen to Stevenson. And he will get into the end zone. Ramondre Stevenson. Touchdown, Patriots. His 2nd touchdown of this first half. Out comes Sly for the extra point. He's got it. And the Pats will take a 21-7 lead. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. This returnable from the 4. And he'll be brought down right around the 25-yard line. The Texans offense getting things in order as they trot out for this next possession. They'll do so with 1st and 10. Here's a give up the middle to Mixon. It's a pickup of about 3 to the 28-yard line. Off the play fake, he'll look to throw. To the left side, into the hands of Collins. And he'll be tackled up around the 45-yard line. Stroud connects with Collins, and it's a 1st down for Houston.
The main goal for these quarterbacks when they're facing zone defense, Mike, is to identify the soft spots quickly. You need your guys to get open and stay open all before that defense has a chance to get home with their rush. They want to tie the coverage in with the rush unit. Like you see here, when you can give good protection and your receivers can get open and find those open spots, you deliver the ball on time. There's a lot of room to operate.
On 1st down, it's Stroud. He'll find Woods. That one is caught. And he'll be marked down at the... Remember, he had the touchdown catch the last time they had the football. Here, he's got a 1st down.
The drag route is certainly not the most complicated route on the route tree, but a really nice job there using the scheme to create separation. He did a really nice job there working across the middle of the field as he made himself open.
Stroud to throw here on 1st down. Oh, and a short throw there, but it's going to end up incomplete. That's a pass he'll say he should have had. Instead, he does not, and it brings up 2nd down. Nico Collins was the intended receiver there, and it'll lead to a 2nd down. From the gun, here's Stroud. That's to the left side and taken in by Diggs. They get 10 yards on the hook up there. 1st down for Houston. Jackson. And a pickup of 3, or maybe 4. It's Dietrich Wise that time with the tackle. Now, faking the give. Diggs on the reception. And they are in great shape. He's taken down inside the 10. That's his 3rd catch of this first half and good enough for a first down.
You can see this connection is just starting really to pick up. They're seeing the game through the same set of eyes, and that is the job of the receiver. What is my quarterback expecting from me? Where does he want me? Be there on time, and it leads to big gains like this.
They've got it at the 8, first down and goal. From the shotgun, C.J. Stroud. Catch made. That's Woods. And he's going to be stopped at about the 4. Inside the 5, it is 2nd and goal. On play action, Stroud. And that is caught in the end zone. He's in. Nico Collins. Touchdown, Houston. And Greg, that is good play design there. Using the play fake to get the receiver time to get open.
And down here this close to the goal line, Mike, it doesn't take much. All you need is that linebacker or that defender to freeze for that split second. That's all you need to create separation, and that's an easy pitch and catch for a touchdown.
Fairbairn to add the extra point. He's got it, and the Texans draw closer here. It's 21-14. And so after the touchdown, here's Fairbairn to kick it off. This will be returnable for Rager. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line. The Patriots offense and Jacoby Brissett getting set for their next drive. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is first down and 10. He'll start on the ground with Stevenson. Room to run at the 40. And out of bounds just shy of midfield. Can't ask for much more. 22 yards on the first play of the drive.
Well, that's how you get a drive started. A big play here in the run game, and you have to imagine this is something we're going to continue to see. Success early in the drive typically results in success later in the drive.
They fake the jet sweep and give it up the middle. He'll get this across midfield to about the 49. Jimmy Ward that time shuts it down. So, 2 minutes to play in a back-and-forth first half. We're back to Foxborough after this. Look him up on a 2nd down and 8. Operating from the gun is Brissett. And that ball incomplete over the middle.
Timing and trust. Critical elements of this quick passing game. If your target and the quarterback are not on the same page, it winds up being an incompletion and a wasted down.
They're going to try to pick this up on 3rd and 8. From the shotgun, it's Brissett. And that is incomplete.
Just a great example of not only the anticipation, but the instincts to go break that pass up, Mike. You can see he's clearly looking at the quarterback's eyes, and once that ball was delivered, he's just attacking it and breaking it up.
So on fourth down, here's Bryce Behringer to punt, as he's on here to punt this one away. This one angles out of bounds, and the mark comes inside the 15-yard line. There's Nico Collins and his Texans teammates getting set for their next possession. They'll begin inside their own 15-yard line, so a lot of real estate to cover. It's 1st and 10. To throw is Stroud. That's caught right side, the tight end Schultz.
Certainly not the biggest play of the day, but a good example of picking up positive yardage, staying ahead of the chains by a well-timed ball and a well-timed route.
They'll come to the line now on 2nd and 2. Back to throw, Stroud. A throw there on 2nd down, going to be incomplete.
It's rare to see an offense that finds themselves trailing and say, well, their quarterback's been actually one of their biggest bright spots. Usually that doesn't go hand in hand, so it's a little surprising to see him miss a throw like that on a day where he's completed passes at a highly efficient rate.
Now, on 3rd and 2, they'll try and throw for it. The Texans going to go ahead and use their first time out here. And they'll get a chance to talk things over after picking up that first down. Stroud. They go right back to Collins. He's got it again. And he'll be brought down just shy of midfield. Already closing in on 100 yards receiving in the first half. That one picks up a first down. To throw, it's Stroud. That's over the middle and caught by Collins. And he'll be taken down, but they are in business inside the 30-yard line. That's catch 3 just on this drive, and it gets his team a first down. Stroud to throw. That ball flutters to the ground. It's incomplete. Well, fortunate there wasn't a defender right there in the area. Could have been a turnover. Instead, it brings up 2nd down.
They're in a hurry, didn't they, Mike? I mean, luckily for him, he saw that free rusher coming and at the very least was able to get that ball out to prevent the sack.
A 2nd down throw for Stroud. And this takes him into the red zone. He's brought down inside the 20-yard line. They'll come up here, 1st and 10. Here's Stroud. There's that man again, another catch. And the Texans are going to have a 1st and goal coming up as they try to finish off this drive with 6 points.
These are the worst. I had a couple years, Mike, where I swear I got tackled inside the 1-yard line 10 times. And then you look back and you're like, man, how many touchdowns did I leave on the board because I couldn't get one more yard? Now, For him individually, not ideal, but right now they're on the doorstep of the end zone, and they got to find a way to put that ball across the goal line.
A chance here to draw level before the break. It's 1st and goal. Now Stroud. He's got his big tight end. Dalton Schultz. Touchdown, Texans. And the show continues. What a first half he's had, Greg. A 3rd touchdown pass with that one.
Mike, what stood out to me the most so far is just the amount of space these guys have had to operate in. I think if I'm this defensive coordinator, me and my staff at halftime are revisiting this game plan. They obviously felt good about it coming in, but I don't think there's anything to feel good about thus far.
Now Fairbairn for the extra point. The kick is good. And the Texans will even the score. It's now 21-all. They didn't leave much time on the clock to put together a drive here at the end of the first half. And the kickoff's coming their way. A couple yards deep, he'll bring it out of the end zone. He'll get this past the 20 before he's brought down shy of the 25-yard line. So here's a 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 24. And they're just going to run it here up the middle. And nothing on that one, back to the line of scrimmage, and that is it. So we've reached halftime here. It has been an entertaining first half. As we get you down to Florida, Orlando specifically, where the coach is, Jonathan Coachman, has our EA Sports halftime report.
All right, Mike, thanks very much, and welcome in, everyone, to our EA Sports Halftime Report. We thought this one would be a close battle coming in, and we have not been disappointed. They're all even to this point. This has the feeling of a game that could go right down to the wire. One mistake or one big play could turn out to be the difference.
Coach, thank you. Not a rest at the break for the defensive coordinators, trying to figure out how to stop these offenses as we get ready for the second half. Both teams look good on the offensive side in the first half. Will it carry over? We're about to find out. Second half is underway. A good return as he takes it across the 30. The Patriots offense and Ramondre Stevenson heading out onto the field. This one tight throughout, all level at 21 as they'll search for a go-ahead score. First and 10. Here's a run to begin this third quarter. The hole closes quickly. He'll pick up about 3. Working out of the gun, here's Brissett. And he's going to be brought down up past the 45. It's a pickup of 13 yards. First down, New England.
So far here today, putting points on the board certainly hasn't been a problem, and plays like that are why. Think about it, Mike. Sometimes you just have to take what the defense gives you and not force something that's not there, and that mid-range pass results in a fresh set of downs.
And they'll take this down inside the 35. 19 more on that one, and another first down.
Throwing with anticipation, it not only requires the confidence in both your accuracy and the timing, but it also forces the receiver to be on time and where the quarterback expects you to be. And this is one of those examples, man. When those two things are on point, it results in a first down.
On the give, this is Stevenson. And this takes him into the red zone. He's brought down inside the 20-yard line. That's a gain of 16. This offense is humming. A first down.
Well, there's not a whole lot of fancy going on here, Mike. This is just kind of old school, line up and run smash mouth football. It's exactly what they did, but it still ends up in a big gain, and he picks up the first down.
And he'll work forward for about 3. It's second down. Now, it's Brissett. And that's going to be incomplete. Coverage was good that time. The contact jarring the ball loose and forcing third down.
Really nice job there by the defense defending the middle of the field. That is the most valuable real estate on the field. They know every single offense is trying to attack the defense between the hashes. So give credit. They took away all the throwing lanes, and that ball falls incomplete.
They'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete.
Great pass rushers live for third down, especially when they know the offense has to be one-dimensional. And this is a great example here, Mike. They can just pin their ears back and go. They know there is no threat for run. It is a must-pass situation. And for this offense, they're lucky it didn't result in a sack.
Sly's kick is good. And the Patriots will take a 24-21 lead.
And I think this is going to end up being considered a successful drive, Mike. I think obviously you would have loved to see them come down and convert and score a touchdown. But at the very least, they needed to come away with 3. They were able to do that and take a lead on that field goal.
The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. He fields it at the 8. And a decent return there. He'll get this up just shy of the 30. C.J. Stroud and the Houston offense set to get going again. And we show you some of the highlights, and there have been plenty to choose from. 3 touchdown passes and some other big-time throws as well. Certainly dialed in and on top of his game right throughout this one. They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10. They'll run with Mixon. And he is fortunate to get past the line of scrimmage. Call it a yard at most. Jawan Bentley there on the tackle. Here's 2nd and 9. Right back to Mixon. That was some good downhill running to get him about 6 yards and set up a much more manageable third down. Motioning one of the tight ends. They'll try and run for this with Mixon. A gain of 11 on that one. It's good for a Texans first down.
We've seen third down really turn into a pass-happy down throughout the league, and I think This is an example of the play caller kind of using that to his advantage. Keep the defense off guard, keeps the ball on the ground, extend this possession.
Crowd to throw here on 1st and 10. And he'll be out of bounds, but not before he gets inside the 35-yard line. First time they've looked his way all game long, but he comes through with the grab and a first down.
Well, I'll tell you what, Mike, this is one of those times where you really see the evolution of the tight end position, right? It's not the days of just go past the first down, turn around, catch it, and fall. We see so many guys around the league that with the ball in their hand, they're almost more running back than they are tight end.
On 1st and 10, here's Stroud. Oh, he's going to be bottled up and taken down. They got him.
Outside of a turnover, this was probably the worst-case scenario. Immediate pressure in his face with nowhere to go with the ball downfield. Just get the ball out of your hand. Live to play another down. Instead, he retreats backwards and leads to a massive loss.
Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long. Now, Stroud. That's over the middle and intercepted. Picked off by the linebacker, Jelani Tavai.
I think anytime you find yourself trailing in the second half, Mike, all offensive play callers fight the urge to chase those points. They tend to get a little bit overeager. They tend to push the envelope sometimes a little too far. Those turnovers, they only make the deficit grow, not shrink. Now, there's a lot of football left, Mike. They can still get back into this. They just have to be a little bit smarter about which risks you're willing to take.
The Patriots offense and running back Antonio Gibson heading out onto the field. They lead by a field goal as they go to work with a 1st and 10. The motion man here is Bourne. And this defense having nothing of that, they get him down behind the line. Second and 11. Brissett gonna throw. He's got his big tight end, Henry. And the tackle's going to be made down at the 40-yard line. That one good for 13. First down, New England.
And this is where the versatility of the tight end position really starts coming into play. Not only do they have to line up with their hand on the ground in line, but they can occasionally split out in the slot. And man, they're too fast for linebackers, and a lot of times they're great for defensive backs. Mike, you've heard me say it 1,000 times. The easiest down to throw the ball in the NFL is first down. I hate when teams wait till later in the possession to throw the ball. So early first down completion, you're on the plus side of the field. Now you're thinking strike, touchdown, field goal. But either way, I'm coming away with points.
So they come to the line for first down and 10. To throw is Brissett. And that's going to wind up uncatchable out of the back of the end zone. It's incomplete.
They let a golden opportunity slip away on that one. That's the matchup that they wanted. They just couldn't quite capitalize on it.
Keeping it in the air. Here's Brissett. Oh, and this one's going to wind up incomplete. That's one you'd think he'd be able to corral. But he can't find the handle, and it's going to lead to a third down.
Throughout this entire game, we've really seen this quarterback operate very efficiently, not only being able to spread the ball to multiple playmakers, Mike, but really complete a high percentage of his passes. So can't let that last incomplete break what's been a really nice rhythm so far.
Oh, and that throw not able to be pulled in. It's incomplete. Looked like he may have got a little ahead of himself there. And it's going to bring up 4th down.
And on that 3rd down, they thought an easy way to pick it up and get some positive yards would go to their quick game, but it didn't seem like the receiver and the quarterback were on the same page, and now brings up 4th down.
He is 2 for 2. That kick is good. And the Pats will extend their lead.
So it's not exactly what you're looking for when you set out on a drive, but at the same time, you don't want to come away empty-handed either. So in this case, they'll take those 3 points.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. Now return coming from the 7. And he is stopped at the 25. The drive will begin there.
Well, he had such a great first half throwing the football. There's no reason to think, Mike, coming out here for the start of the 3rd, that anything's going to change. He's picked up right where he left off, and the numbers are indicative of just how well he's played.
From the 25, they'll go to work. 1st and 10. From the gun, here's Stroud. The pressure gets there, and down he goes back inside the 20-yard line.
Defense came out in a soft zone, and I think it caught the quarterback a little off guard. He was trying to attack them downfield. By the time he was able to get through his progression to his check down, he ran out of time, and that's all the pass rush needed to get into the backfield and bring him down.
On 2nd down, Stroud. To the sideline, and what a catch, and what a great job to keep the feet alive. Inbounds as good as you can do it.
This is why the timing of these routes...
Gerard Mayo not happy with that last call, and here comes the challenge flag. At issue, was he able to stay in bounds? The NFL rules, you're looking for either 2 feet or a body part that is not a hand to be down with possession of the ball. No bobbling, the ball not moving around. He has control, so that's what the referee is looking at here. So the challenge there unsuccessful, and it will remain a completed pass. They'll come up to 3rd and 3. Stroud gonna set up to throw. This is caught. He got the connection to Collins. He's got a touchdown on the books from earlier, and that catch gets him a 1st down.
I can't tell you, Mike, how many of these offensive skill players around the league, they look at man coverage as like a personal offense. They can't imagine that a defensive coordinator would say, hey, we're just going to have one guy defend you all by himself. And after that last completion on the way back to the huddle, I think he had a few choice words for him. I think he said, hey, man, you can't guard me one-on-one. You better ask your coach for some help, because if he doesn't, you're going to be in for a long day.
Who else? Another catch. And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line. That's catch 3 just on this drive. And it gets his team a 1st down. Here's Stroud. Working his way open, that's Schultz. He'll be taken down rather swiftly after a gain of just 3. 2nd and 7. Give, running right. It is Mixon. That was some good downhill running to get him about 6 yards and set up a much more manageable 3rd down. In motion now, it's Collins. On 3rd down, here's a run by Mixon. And he'll have the 1st down at the 26, so good job on the ground to keep this drive rolling.
I think everybody in the stadium saw that run coming, Mike, but good luck stopping it. I mean, all he really had to do was just fall forward, and it would be enough to pick up the 1st down.
They'll run out of the gun with Mixon. That one never got started. Too much defensive pressure. They dropped him in the backfield.
Great job by that linebacker timing his blitz. He didn't give any indication to the offense that he was coming, and he's able to get through that hole and take the ball carrier down for a loss.
Throwing on 2nd down. Stroud to the left side, caught by Schultz. And he'll be taken down after a gain of 9, and 3rd down coming up.
Defense does a nice job here initially using zone coverage to take away the middle of the field. That's the most valuable real estate in football. Quarterback gets off his first read, sees some openings to the sideline, and him and his receiver are able to connect.
Taking off, he'll try to get there.
Really nice job here, not only avoiding the rush on 3rd down, but quickly finding that crease, get downfield, and he's able to pick up the 1st down.
Set to go now on 1st and 10. Out of the gun, here's a give to Mixon. And he'll plow forward for a gain of 4 yards. So, 3 quarters have come and gone. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Here's a 2nd and 6. From the shotgun, C.J. Stroud. And he'll take it on in. Joe Mixon. Touchdown, Houston. The game-tying touchdown here in the 4th quarter and a chance to take the lead with the point after.
Mike, the sideline's going crazy with that late score, but they still need this extra point to take the lead here and see if they can hang on to this 4th quarter lead.
Fairbairn to add the extra point. The kick is good. Important one as they take the lead here in the 4th quarter. So now playing with the lead after that 4th quarter touchdown, trying to kick it back the other way. And this one is fielded in the end zone, will not be returned. so it'll come out to the 30. The Patriots offense about ready to take over once more. The deficit is 1, as they'll search now for that go-ahead score. Now Brissett throwing on 1st and 10. And a good effort there defensively. It's knocked away and incomplete.
There's a saying on defense, Mike, tips and overthrows, you've got to get those. Those got to turn into interceptions. So if you're the offense here, after you saw that ball batted in the air, I promise you, it felt like a lifetime waiting to see if it just falls harmlessly to the ground.
They'll stick to the ground. And he'll only manage to pick up 3 yards. And that leads to 3rd down. Operating from the gun is Brissett. And that is incomplete.
He just go with the safe throw and throws it well short of the sticks. And at this level, Mike, you just can't miss layups like that.
Patriots ready for the punt. They'll be forced to punt, trailing here in the 4th quarter. Oh, and he's taken down by the face mask. That looks for certain. The flag comes in. That's going to improve their starting field position. Trying to burn some clock here as they keep it on the ground. He'll be taken down after a gain of 2. They'll go play action with Stroud. That'll be taken in by Mixon. And they're going to work this down inside the 45. They get 15 on that game. It's good for a Texans 1st down.
The ability to generate explosive plays is the greatest correlation with the ability to score points. So every defense nowadays is trying to say, cannot let them throw the ball over our head. And what does that do? Get you a little bit more depth in your drops. Makes it a little bit easier for some of these check down pickups.
Now Mixon, and he'll manage to get this ahead for a pickup of 5. Back to throw. Stroud digs on the reception. And that's a 1st down. It will be a gain of 8. Here's Akers. And he'll take this forward for about 3. It's 2nd down. A short throw pulled in by Schultz. He's going to be out of bounds, but he's got the first down. A pickup of 8.
We hear the term RPO so often, Mike, and it continues to kind of trickle its way into the NFL. But remember, it's a lot different in the NFL than it is in the college game where it's a lot more prevalent. The lineman cannot go downfield. So that quarterback has to make a lot of really fast snapshot decisions, or else it's going to lead to a penalty or him holding on to the ball too long. So it's something that teams want to implement, but maybe not quite to the level that we see in the college game.
He'll try again here. 2nd and 10. They will work the middle with Mixon. And the Texans have a 1st and goal, 5-yard line.
Fourth quarter, you find yourself protecting a one-possession lead. It's a fine line, Mike, between do I keep the ball on the ground, continue to work the clock, or stay aggressive, try to extend this lead to a multiple possession game. That's the balance this play caller is dealing with right now.
Over the top, he's got it. Touchdown, Texans. Now it is 1st and goal. They'll run here with Mixon. Oh, he pumps up the football. And he's going to take it in for the touchdown. Whoa! Have a friend in the right spot at the right time. The fumble, not a turnover, but a TD. Greg, they did everything they wanted to do on that drive, and now a chance to really make it an important lead.
Mike, with that touchdown there, they're an extra point conversion from extending this lead to a 2-score game. And at this point in the fourth quarter, I think they'd feel pretty good about their chances of holding on.
Now Fairbairn for the extra point. He gets it to go, and the Texans are going to open up the lead to 8. And so after the touchdown, here's Fairbairn to kick it off. This will be returnable for Rager. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line. So now the New England offense getting ready for their next possession. The deficit is 8 as this drive begins with 1st and 10. Now, Brissett. And this one is intercepted. Derek Stingley comes up with it. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead.
You know, Mike, anytime a team can go nickel or dime and come off the field with an interception, I just am constantly reminded of the importance of defensive back depth when you're building an NFL roster. I mean, think back. This is not the old NFL base 3-4, base 4-3. Offenses are going to roll out 2, 3, 4 high-level wide receivers at you in this pass-first modern era. If you can't roll out 5 DBs and all of them hold their own and be trusted to hold up, you are going to struggle defending these pass-first modern offenses.
Here's 1st and 10. Off the play fake. Here's Stroud. And he's going to have to eat this one as down he goes.
If they win this game, this pass rush is going to be a big reason why. The 5 sacks speak for itself, but their ability to disrupt the timing of this offense, that can't be overstated.
A second down throw for Stroud. That one caught by Schultz, the tight end. And they bring him down inside line. 18 yards on the pickup there. It's good for a Texans first down.
Anybody who thought this coach was going to get conservative with this late lead is sadly mistaken, Mike. They're out here still throwing haymakers with this passing game. They're not content with just having the lead. They're looking to increase it.
And nothing cooking on that one. He'll be met and tackled behind the line of scrimmage.
At this stage in the fourth quarter, great job by the defense understanding exactly what the offense is trying to do. They're trying to bleed the clock, shorten the game. They completely sold out to stop the run, able to take them down for a loss.
Again, they'll give it to Mixon. And they'll stop it. At least it's an improvement over the last play. They're not losing yards, but it didn't gain any here. And now it's going to be third down.
Running back looked a little unsure of himself on that carry there, Mike. You have to think back to that fumble earlier in the game. How much is that still weighing on his mind? He didn't really seem to attack that hole like we've seen in the past. He gets stopped. No gain.
So now it's Kaimi Fairbairn in a pressure situation. This to make it a 2-possession lead. And this one right down the middle. It's good. And that could be big. They now take a 2-score advantage.
So anytime an offense comes off the field after settling for 3, you always have to take the good with the bad. In order to get down there in field goal range, you had to do something positive to move the ball. But at the same time, how are we going to be able to finish these drives and convert for 6 the next time we get down there?
Fairbairn, after making the field goal, heads back out to kick this one away. The return starts from the 5. And he's down at the 23, and that's where the offense will take over. The home team's offense ready to see what they can do with this next possession. The deficit is double digits, so work to do as they begin this drive with 1st and 10. They put a receiver in motion to the left. Right away, they'll try a jet sweep. And that one shut down right away. Good pressure on the backside. The defense stops him for no gain. We're set to throw on 2nd down. The open man is Osborne. He'll get about 6 before he's taken down.
The key to good route running, Mike, is deceiving the man covering you into thinking you're doing one thing, and then you change it and do the other. And in this case, he had the defender thinking this was a vertical downfield route, and then next thing you know, he gets to his break point, he breaks in, and that ball's put right on the money for a big pickup.
And that's a veteran quarterback doing what veterans do. Don't take the extra hit. Got the first down, get down. The drive continues. Give them 16 there and a first down.
This is exactly how it's supposed to look on third down. His eyes are downfield, nothing materializes. He quickly decides he can do it himself, picks up the first down, and then to protect himself with the slide, well done.
The motion man here is Bourne. On 1st and 10, here's Brissett. Laying out, and he made the catch. What a play. Give him 12 on that one. They are on the march. Another first down.
Things certainly look a little improbable right now, Mike, but I wouldn't say impossible. I think they've got to capitalize on this possession to pick up some points. Good start there. Early completion, but now they've got to get across midfield and go. Every single possession right now is priceless. Points, possessions, and then they got to get some defensive stops. So, of course, you prefer to connect on that throw, but think about it like this, Mike. The more they continue to test this defense downfield, the more it's going to open up some of those shorter passes underneath.
On 2nd down, it's Brissett. There's Osborne with the grab. And they'll take this down inside the 35. His second grab on this drive, good for 11 yards, but most importantly, a first down. Throwing again, Brissett. That'll be complete to Gibson. And they'll get about 4 here as he is taken down. Keeping it in the air. Here's Brissett. Quick throw here is complete. And it'll be a short pickup. That's not enough for the first down.
So they have these rules for the receivers, Mike. They call them green grass rules. And the idea is if you're running across the field and you're looking at the quarterback, you're going to stay on the run. If you're not looking at the quarterback, that tells him, I'm going to sit in this soft zone. I'm going to what they call punch and pivot and stop. And that tells the quarterback to put the ball on your chest. That nonverbal communication between the receiver and the quarterback, recognizing when you're open, stay open, that's the stuff that makes a lot of these offenses so difficult to defend.
2 timeouts still left, but scoring quickly here, a must. It's 1st and 10. Fires quickly. It is complete on the slant. It is 2nd down and 5. They'll drop to throw. Pass completed to Douglas. And they'll stop him just short of the goal line, but they are going to have enough to convert. It's going to be 1st and goal. Brissett going to throw again. That's to the end zone, but it's incomplete.
So instead of celebrating a touchdown, he's just heading back to his huddle trying to keep his head up as everyone kind of looks at him sideways. If that ball hits your hands at this level, you've just got to make the catch. That's what your quarterback's counting on. That's what your teammates are counting on. Frankly, that's what this entire stadium is counting on.
And this is going to be a touchdown. Hold everything. They are not done yet. Initially looking to throw it for the touchdown, couldn't find anything, so Greggy takes care of business himself, using his legs for the touchdown.
Well, it was clear early on, Mike, that this defense was expecting the pass, and after matching all the receivers in the end zone, this quarterback realized quickly it was his legs that he was going to need to rely on to get the ball across the goal line.
So, certainly some importance to this one now. After the touchdown, they could get this down to a field goal with a 2-point conversion. That's caught, so they get the 2-point conversion, And all of a sudden, that 11-point deficit down to just a field goal here in the fourth.
Everything's about matchups, especially down here this close to the goal line. I think my guy's better than your guy. I'm going to put him in a position to have success, throw it up to him, and let him do the rest.
So the deficit cut from 11 down to a field goal, as now they'll try an onside kick.
With the rule changes on kickoff, Mike, it's just so hard to really expect to recover an onside kick nowadays. There's a lot of people pushing for kind of a radical change to this. Hey, can we make it 4th and 15? Offense gets the go. If they convert it, they keep the ball. I'm not sure that ever happens, but we can see here an onside kick. Not much of a chance. Another really nice throw right there, and as you can see the numbers he's been able to put up here, I'm a little surprised, if I'm being honest, Mike, with just how easy it seems to have been. It just seems like he's made every right decision every time that he's decided to throw the ball.
They'll come up 1st and 10 at the 40. They'll give this to Mixon, running right. And a nice run. Get him about 9. It'll bring up 2nd down. Here's a give up the middle to Mixon. And that'll be a gain of 2 and a 1st down. The defense still with all 3 timeouts at their disposal as the quarterback's down to a knee. So it's a win for the visiting Texans. This was a game where both offenses were up and down the field, marching the ball at will, matching each other point for point. But in the end, got a few more defensive stops than their opponents did. And that is the difference in this one. So that'll just about do it for Greg Olson and our entire team. I'm Mike Tirico. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. For more, log on to easports.com. With that, we say so long, everyone.